This podcast is brought to you by Podcast Nation.
Out here, there's no one way of doing things. No unwritten rules. And no shortage of adventure. Because out here, the only requirement is having fun. Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. For a limited time, sign them up for a free one-year membership, giving them access to discounted tee times at thousands of courses. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/golf with us. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Restrictions apply. See BofA.com/golf with us for complete details. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
Some things work better together. Like NARS's Soft Matte Complete Concealer and Radiant Creamy Concealer. Soft Matte Complete Concealer erases and blurs imperfections with full coverage. Then, Radiant Creamy Concealer evens and brightens with a luxurious texture and radiant finish. 2 concealers, 1 flawless look. Perfect for a no foundation base. NARS, better together. Visit Ulta to shop now.
Welcome to Nirvana Sisters podcast, where we take the intimidation out of well-being and beauty to help you achieve your highest state, your Nirvana. We are sisters-in-law and your hosts. I'm Amy Sherman.
And I'm Katie Chandler. So let's get into some real conversation.
Welcome back to the show, Nirvana Sisters family. It's Amy and Katie, and we're live in the studio together. And we are excited to do a spring Product Junkies. So we're going to do a quick episode on some new things that we're loving for spring. And let's get started. I'm handing it to you, Katie.
All right. This is going to kind of be a bit of a speed round. So spring, summer, you're for sure going to need this. And I just recently discovered it and I'm obsessed. This is for your wellness. It is the Body Armor Super Drink. It's a superior hydration drink. I am always partial to the Element electrolyte packs.
Oh, yeah, the
LMNT,
yeah.
because they're so clean. They have nothing in them except for the electrolytes, the sodium, the potassium, the magnesium. We are in DC visiting. Obviously, I'm here in Maryland with Amy. We were walking around with our kids all day the other day touring DC, and it was maybe 80 degrees, and I was for sure losing my electrolytes and getting dehydrated. And I grabbed one of these without even looking at it. It was just all I could get my hands on in the moment. And after I bought it, I checked it out. It's really clean. It's made from coconut water. It has pure cane sugar, which I think is actually better than like erythritol and things like that because it's natural. And, it's not like I'm drinking it all the time.
Exactly.
But the great thing about it is that not only does it have electrolytes, but it also has minerals and B vitamins and zinc and, all of these other great things. The point is, when I drank it, within, 20 minutes, I had an absolute energy burst. And I'm having one now because I'm drinking one now.
And that's blue raspberry flavor. Does it come in other flavors? Probably, right?
Yeah, it does. Comes in a lot of flavors. It's really good. But it definitely perked me up.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had them in our house. Jackson had bought them and I hadn't even tried it yet. So I'm going to try that.
It's good.
Okay, speaking of dehydrated, I'm going to talk about my dehydrated under eyes, which have been very dehydrated because that skin is so thin lately. So I bought this Cora Organics. I can't even read it. What does that say? Katie's my interpreter.
Cora Organics, smallest bottle ever. Nori
eye oil.
Is that what it is?
Noni Radiant Eye
Noni.
Oil. Okay. Cora Noni Radiant Eye Oil. And I love it. It's in this small bottle, but it actually lasts a really long time because you barely need any, but you just kind of...
Oh, it's a roller ball.
Yeah, it's a roller ball. And you put it in your eyes. It feels so good. And I don't know, you know how sometimes your eyes, just the under eye gets dried out in the middle of the day and then you want to go out to dinner, but you don't want to redo your eyes. You just kind of throw that on and maybe put some concealer on top of it.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
nice.
it feel good?
It is. It does feel very good. I know exactly what you're talking about. You wear your makeup all day and then it gets a little dry and
cracky.
The only way to revive it is to start fresh.
Yeah.
This
gives it a good
fix.
It's nice, right?
Yeah.
Hydrating. So it's a roller ball and you could just do this, but it doesn't come out that great. So I just kind of put on my finger. So
yeah, it's nice.
I love this. It's a good little pick me up. Okay. What do you got?
Nice.
What's next?
All right. So my next one, speaking of eyes, do you remember you were telling me all about how much you hate eye makeup removers because they're usually oily and it gets in your eyes and it drives you crazy?
Yeah. And then it never comes off.
So I found it's not necessarily made for that, but it is a makeup remover. It's not eyes in particular. It's the Bioderma Sebium H2O micellar water, however you say it. It's great at getting rid of your makeup on your face and everything.
Yeah.
But it's really nice at taking your eye makeup off. And it's not oily. Like anytime I use it, I don't feel like I have oil left in my eyelashes or
Does
getting
it take
into
off
my
the mascara
eyes.
good? Because I have
It
a micellar
does.
water that I use, and it's pretty good for eye makeup, but it still, I feel like there's a little bit left over
This
sometimes.
one, it works. I mean, you have to do a couple times. It's not just
Yeah.
going to work with one wipe, but I'm obsessed with it. So this is now I'm doing the whole double cleanse thing where
Yeah.
I use the micellar water and then I wash my face. And when I want to take off my eye makeup, which I don't do it every night, but I should, I use that. And it's really good.
And you just put on a cotton pad?
I just put it on a cotton pad. It's from
Okay.
CVS. It's
Love
great.
it.
It's like not even $20 and it's a big bottle. The Bioderma brand is really nice.
Yeah, that's a nice brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's next? I want to know what that is.
Okay, so this is the Kosas Glow IV Vitamin Infuser Skin Enhancer.
Ooh.
And the color that I got is sheer medium tan. So I think I talked about the Drunk Elephant Bronzy Drops like a long time ago before it trended on TikTok PS. But I think it was in one of our original Product Junkies. And I still have that bottle, but it's running low. So I got this, and it's a nice alternative for that. This one's a little bit more, maybe a little bit more glowy. It's really nice. And it's a good alternative for the bronzy drops, or you might even like it better. It's a little softer. It's a little glowier.
That's
You could use it
pretty.
all over your face without anything. You could mix it with moisturizer. You could use it as a highlighter. It has a lot of uses. It's really pretty.
You know what I like about it? It also reminds me of what's the like CVS, the drugstore dupe of the Drunk Elephant? Is it the L'Oreal Glow
Oh,
Glotion that we like?
Lumi Glotion or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
That can be a little oily,
Yeah.
and this isn't at all. This
Yeah.
goes into the skin really nicely, and it dries, and then it gives you a really great shimmer. And you might not be able to see it on the camera,
Yeah.
but that's beautiful.
Yeah. It's really like almost like a skin sort of like a skin tint. It says on here, glow all over or whatever you feel it. Alone, mix, or layer with foundation. And it's infused with glutathione, vitamin D, and vitamin K.
Nice. Yeah, this is nice. I'm getting this. Love it.
Yeah. So it's a really good one.
I'm kind of obsessed with Kosas.
I know they have such good products.
Love.
Okay. What do you have?
All right. So this is my last one. e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer. It's a makeup primer, but it helps with your acne, which is fantastic. And it gives a really nice matte finish, and it has salicylic acid in it. So if you
No smell.
starting your day and maybe you've got a little bit of a breakout, you can put it on under your makeup, and it helps keep your makeup in place while also treating your acne.
That's great.
And I did notice it kind of helped like clear up any pimples that I had a little bit faster than maybe, like if I have makeup on my face all day, of course, it's not
Right.
gonna
And
be
you have
good
nothing
for it.
protecting it.
Right. And then the other thing that I like about it is like last night when we were all having dinner, I didn't have any makeup on, but I didn't want to be shiny either.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like put some around, and it dulled my face, but
Oh.
it was also like a treatment because of the
I like
salicylic
that.
acid. Yeah.
That's so nice. It feels, I have the putty primer, the e.l.f. putty primer.
Yeah.
It has a similar feel to that. And I love the way that feels, but this is better because it has whatever it has to fight acne. So that's nice.
Yeah. It's a salicylic acid. So yeah, it's great. e.l.f. e.l.f.
Okay.
is always e.l.f. for the win,
Love
right?
e.l.f.
I mean,
e.l.f. is
they're
the
kind of
best.
crushing it lately.
Yeah.
What do you
Okay.
got next?
So next I have, I love Westman Atelier.
Nice.
So I got another stick. And so this one's called Baby Cheeks Blush Stick, and the color is Pop It. I have two other blushes from this brand, which I love, but they're not as poppy. Like they're just kind of like a nice muted, like a rosy pinky
More
glow, which are
natural.
pretty.
Yeah.
This is like a really pretty pop.
Oh, that's fun.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
So I thought this would be good for spring, little color, nighttime. So when I put it on, it's really like a
Yeah.
nice color. It's not as, it's natural, but it's just got a little bit more bang. So I love it.
It's
I've
a, and
said
it's
so
a
many
stick, which
times.
is great. Can I
Yeah.
feel it?
Yeah.
I just want to feel.
And you could either put it directly on your face. I see people put it directly on their face, or I see people using a brush, get it on the brush and then put it on your face.
Yeah, it's very pigmented and it melts nicely into the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's really pretty. So it gives a little bit more color than the other sticks that I have. And I also have, I think I reviewed it before, Chouchette, I think is one of the colors I have. And then I also have it in the bronzer, like the contour stick, which I love.
It also looks like it's so pigmented that if you just use a touch, you could do more of a natural vibe. And then if you want that poppy, more fun, you just put on a little heavier. Yeah, that's pretty.
Exactly.
Western
And it's got
Italy
the
is such good-
magnetized
so
top,
nice.
which
Yeah,
I always love.
that's great. My next one is not so much a current, it's a review update. I want to loop you guys in on a product that I reviewed maybe 2 months ago. Scoro lash lengthening serum.
Yeah.
My lashes have grown so much. It's ridiculous. Like they're not thicker.
They're longer.
They're longer. And I don't think I did it before and after last time. Because honestly, I felt like I knew they were working, but it might be hard to see to like someone that doesn't know how short my lashes are. So it wasn't dramatic enough yet. So I'm going to post a before and after now because I've been on it for 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
And I for sure notice a difference without a
they
doubt.
do
I need
look
a lot less mascara to get some length.
Yeah.
And and they're not falling out too. My lashes used to just fall out. It's
Really?
keeping them healthy.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
And where'd you get it? Amazon?
Amazon.
Okay.
Scoro lash.
So good to know. I also, coming up, have an eyelash episode that I want to do solely
Nice.
on eyelash and eyebrow products. And I have one that I'm going to review in that. So I'm going to save my eyelash review for that episode, but it's a different brand. I want to talk about that one as well.
And I would like to review, you did an eyebrow product that I think you've already reviewed it.
The Too Faced.
The one that
brow
keeps them
lift.
lifted.
Yeah.
When I saw you at the end of your workday on Wednesday, it was like 8 or 9 o'clock
Yeah.
at night. They were perfectly in place. I'm buying it. I'm buying that tomorrow.
It is.
It's legit.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I think it's the Too Faced. Either the Too Faced. We'll put it in the show notes. It's either the Too Faced brow wax or brow lift or something like that. It's so
They
good.
had the laminated
Did they? I
like
didn't even
brushed
notice.
up look.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And that was what
Yeah.
time did you put your makeup on?
In the morning.
That morning.
Yeah. No, that's
Really
so good. Okay. Well, lastly, speaking of eyes, this is the last fun spring update. So I got this really pretty Tarte eyeshadow palette. It's called Tartlet Toasted Amazonian Clay Palette. And these colors are gorge. Look at this.
Ooh.
So that's so pretty.
Yeah.
I'm going to show it on screen because
Beautiful.
aren't those nice?
Mm-hmm.
Really pretty for spring.
Let me say.
They're pretty neutral, but they're like neutrally rose goldy browns. I mean, I think they're flattering on every type of eye color, I feel like, because these colors are just really, and this, I have been testing a lot of eyeshadows because I find that many of them, at least for me, do not stay on or they're not pigmented enough.
Mm-hmm.
And so these are pigmented and really nice. And I also have been using, I don't have the brand with me, I'll talk about it next time, an eyeshadow primer. And the eyeshadow primer has actually helped to keep my eyeshadow on and to sort of neutralize like that redness so the pigment stays better.
Right.
But anyway, these are really nice.
These are beautiful.
And for some reason, smell it. It smells really good.
it does smell good.
It smells like marshmallow or something.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then I was like, oh, it's called toasted. Maybe it's supposed to smell. I have no idea, but it smells really good.
It's, what kind of the palette is like that really natural, smoky look. You can achieve that like, you see it on like Kim K a lot. Like it's like the natural browns and neutral browns.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
I
So
like
that's
it
my
a
new
lot.
favorite palette I've been using.
Gorge.
Okay, so I think that is it for our quick round of April, spring Product Junkies. We'll be back next month with more products that we're loving.
It is. But before we go, I just want to really quickly talk about our guest, Erica Tempro, that we had last week. I saw her today. I got a lymphatic drainage massage from her. And
How was it?
It was phenomenal. She is so incredibly talented. I could feel her literally like squeezing the fluid, the inflammation, everything out of me. She took before and afters, which I don't really know if I want to post those on social. They're a little personal. But you can see I stood up and I felt like I was 5 pounds thinner. I mean, you could see she creates definition. She literally creates the definition that.
Well, I saw the
hidden.
before and afters, and you could see, like, you couldn't see your ribs, and then afterwards you could see your ribs, like all that fluid just went away.
It just went away. Like my waist got narrower and everything. So she's incredibly talented. If you're in the Bethesda area, you should definitely go see her, or the Maryland area in general. I mean, she goes to New York for clients. She goes
and New York clients
place.
come here to see her too.
She goes to New York City Fashion Week to prepare the models for runway shows and everything. So she's incredible. We love her. We loved Erica Tempro. So yeah, that was my update. We have somebody that wants to say hi.
Oh yeah,
really
we have
quick.
A special guest.
We have a special guest. Madeline Chandler, my 9-year-old, is in the house. Just give a quick hello. Say hi.
Hi.
What's your Nirvana of the week?
Probably just like getting here and being in DC, and also going to also going to my cousin's house and just like being with my family.
Oh,
yes,
that's sweet.
It's the best. We love being together. Okay.
All right. See you next time. Bye. Thanks for listening to Nirvana Sisters. For more information on this episode, check out the show notes, please subscribe, and leave us a review. Also, find us on Instagram at Nirvana Sisters. If you loved what you just listened to or know someone that would, please share it and tag us. Tune in next week for a fresh new episode of Nirvana Sisters. We'll continue to watch out for all things wellness so you don't have to. Bye.